So you're looking to start an OnlyFans management agency. Right now in 2023, there's never been a better time to start one right now. Approximately, there's 1.5 million active creators on the platform every single month. And if I was to guess, there was maybe about 20,000 agencies who are technically your competition. And out of those, there's maybe about 10% who are actually running their agency and actually have clients. So there's not much competition. So supply and demand is heavily in your favor right now. Now, not only that, by the way, with this business model, it doesn't require you doing any cold calls. There's no really sales involved, and it's really easy to get into as a beginner. Now, on top of that, I understand you're watching this video, maybe you don't have a lot of budget, maybe you're just starting out and you've never built a business before, so you might not have the capital to invest thousands of dollars or pounds into a business as a startup, and you're just looking to make some money online. I get it. And this is your answer for this video. So in today's video, guys, I wanted to go ahead and show you guys exactly what it might look like to start an OnlyFans management agency, get your first couple clients, and start making $2,000 to $3,000 to $5,000 a month. I'm going to try and pop some screenshots up on the screen here as well with some of our students who have done just the same thing. Now, anyway, let's jump into this video. Before we do that, please go ahead and leave a like on this YouTube video. It literally takes you like half a second. Please do it. Like, do it right now. Have you done it? Hopefully you've done it. You done it? I think you've done it. Thanks. And subscribe as well if you want to see some more OnlyFans management videos. I post videos about making money online in general. And anyway, let's jump into it. Okay, so we're going to start off with, let's just say you're completely brand new. You have no idea what even OFM stands for, and you've never run a company or business before. Okay, so step number one is actually understanding the business model. How does it work? What is actually involved? Okay, so let me just really quickly explain to you the bird's eye view or just the complete basics of the business model. And however, by the way, if you go onto my channel, you can view a lot of other videos that go into a lot of more extensive detail about it. But when you're just starting out, all you need to understand on how the business model actually works is you are a manager, okay? And your job is to work with other creators, primarily female creators. If you're a guy, it doesn't really fucking matter, but that's typically how it works. A girl who is going to be creating content for OnlyFans, ideally she is already on OnlyFans selling content and she's already making a couple thousand a month, maybe 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 a month. Your job is to come on board as her manager, and then your job is to better advise her on what to create and when to post it and where to post it. But then also in terms of the OnlyFans, your job is to completely take that off of her hands in terms of posting, doing the messages, selling content, and increasing her revenue. That is your job as the manager, okay? So from a bird's eye view, that's about as simple as the business model gets. But let me explain to you, how does all of that work? How can you get to that stage? And so let's go into it. So that's step number one, is just understanding the business model. I just explained it in like 30 seconds, really dead simple. Obviously there's a lot more to it, but it really is, it does narrow down to just that. Okay, so now that you've done step number one and you've done a little bit more research into how does it actually work, what does it look like to be running an OFM, step number two is getting your first couple of clients, okay? So typically what you will find is when you reach out to completely random models who you don't know, they have never seen you before, they don't even know who the fuck you are, the chances of them answering your message and signing up with your agency, especially if you're just starting out, is pretty much fucking slim to none, okay? Especially girls who have been doing it for quite some time. So don't waste your time when you're just starting out trying to reach out to girls who are verified of 1 million followers. Stop fucking wasting your time. Use this. Do you really think that a girl like that is going to answer your message and sign up with you? No. So when you're just starting out, just work with models who are also maybe in the early stages. Maybe they have been doing it for quite some time, but they're not quite making 10, 15, 20,000 a month. And they're happy to work with an agency who can really provide them that one-to-one support. Okay, so think about this, right? I heard this from Alex Hormozi. When you're just starting out, how most people look at it is like, oh, I have such a disadvantage, I'm just starting out. But then look at Marcus, he's been doing it for so long, he's got so many case studies, testimonials, he's so rich, he's so handsome. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is when you're just starting out, you feel like you look at all these other people who are so much further ahead of you and da-da-da. However, right, you still have a lot of advantages. The main advantage that you motherfuckers have when you're just starting out is you don't have a lot of models. What you do have is a lot of time. Most clients want that one-to-one interaction. They want to feel special. They don't just want to feel like a number, right? Whereas with a lot of clients that we work with at the moment, I mean, not anymore, we've really narrowed it down to only a couple, but we were at a stage when we had 10, 12 models at the same time, and some of them were just a number. I mean, it's just how business is, right? The models that were making the most, we put most of our focus and attention to those. The ones that are making the least, well, tough luck, I really don't care, right? Whereas with you don't have that, okay? With you will just have that one model. Or going into the second tip that I wanted to give you, when you're just starting out, ideally try and get two, because it's inevitable that one of the two will be a lot better than the other one, and you can just get rid of one model and just focus on the other one. Yeah, that's doing a lot better. You don't have to, you can just get one, but that's like that saying, put all your eggs into one basket or some bullshit. Don't really do that, for the main reason that it's most likely not going to work out with your first model, because you're shit, you don't know what you're doing, you're just starting out, which is completely fine, right? I was shit when I was starting out, it's fine. So you want to make sure you have at least two options, because one of them is going to go pretty bad, one of them it might go pretty good. Stick with that one and you're good to go. Now as well, last thing to mention on the second part of this little video is you're obviously going to need to agree on a percentage with the model as well. So you shouldn't agree with anything less than 50%. You should at least aim for 50 and higher. What does that mean? But what am I talking about if you're just completely brand new? This means that at the end of the month or end of the week, however much you have generated with the model on OnlyFans, whatever the number is, let's just say for the ease of this video, at the end of the month, let's just say you've generated $2,000. And if you're on a 50-50 split, well done, you have made 1,000, she has made 1,000, and everybody lives happily ever after. Okay, well done, you're doing pretty fucking well. You're on to step number 3. So by this point, you understand the business model. You might have 1 or 2 models by this point, and now you're thinking, Marcus, what the fuck do I do? Well done on completing the first 2 steps. Step number 3 is let's now get a bunch of traffic to your model's OnlyFans page, all right? What is traffic? Traffic is just a bunch of fucking people clicking, a bunch of simps clicking on your girl's Instagram or Twitter, clicking on her link, going onto her OnlyFans page. All right, so your job is to better advise and set up funnels and set up systems on how you can funnel and traffic as many people to your girl's OnlyFans platform. Now this video, I'm not going to fucking cover all of them because there are so many ways of doing it. Trust me, just go on YouTube, search it up. There are so many ways of doing it. I have a couple ways on my YouTube channel, check them out as well. When you're starting out, keep it dead simple. Just use social media organic, so Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. Just keep it fucking simple. Eventually, once you have more skill and knowledge and budget as well, so once you have some more money, you can go into other things such as like Reddit. You can pay for people to do Reddit for your model. You can hire VAs. You can also do dating apps, so you can do mass DMs as well on Twitter and Instagram. You can do bots. You can also do paid promos such as guaranteed gains and paid shoutouts on Instagram and Twitter. All right, but like I said, when you're starting out, bro, just don't fucking overcomplicate it. Just keep it simple. Tell her to post short form bits of content, so TikToks, Instagram Reels, and just go crazy on Twitter, and just start with that. Okay, also a tip, the funnel should be dead simple. Like the person shouldn't have to go from her Twitter to her Instagram to somewhere else to then a link tree with like 5 different options and then tap on OF. No, it should just be social media, the link, OnlyFans. Simple as that. Now this one is for complete fucking beginners, which I'm sure most of you are completely fine. Do not, I repeat, do not mention the word OnlyFans anywhere on social media. I mean, you can, you're more than welcome to, but you're just gonna get banned, and I don't really give a fuck. But I'm giving you a piece of advice: do not get your girl to go on live streams or put up an Instagram story or put a caption on a photo talking about OnlyFans this, OnlyFans that. The worst thing that you can do is put the girl's OnlyFans link in her Instagram bio. You're fucked at that point. Just don't do it, all right? All right, well done, motherfucker. Step number 4, which is actually making money. Okay, so by this point, you would have posted a bunch of things on social media, well, your girl has, and you're funneling a bunch of traffic to her OnlyFans site. A couple of these simps are now going to subscribe, and they're going to be interested, and they're going to message your model. Okay, now this is when you're just starting out. It's a bit fucking tedious, I get it. It's a bit zesty, it's a bit sus, but you will have to, you're the one that's replying to these messages. Yeah, now if you have a bunch of money and you're watching this and you're fucking Jeff Bezos out here and you have a bunch of money, you can just hire somebody from the get-go. I wouldn't really recommend it because that person probably doesn't know what they're doing either, and neither do you, and you're just a bunch of clowns sitting there pretending like you know what you're doing. I wouldn't recommend it. If you really want to be my guest, again, I couldn't give a fuck. I'm just trying to help you for free on this YouTube video, all right? So what I recommend you doing is reply to these messages, And all it is, think about it. You just have to understand the psychology that a guy goes through in order to land on OnlyFans, message a bird, and send his money. Why would he do that? What would bring him to that stage, right? I'm not going to explain to you in this video, but just think about it. Read a book about fucking psychology or something. You'll understand. Read a book about how to influence, how to win friends and influence people. That book's great. It's not about OnlyFans, by the way, but so cool. So when you're starting out, it will be your motherfucking ass behind the screen writing these messages, right? Yes, I get it. It's a bit zesty. It's a bit out there, but just do it, man. You literally got to do it for a couple of weeks, and then literally 4 weeks. Do it for the first month. Now, by the end of the first month, you would have made about $2,000. Now you reinvest that money back into your business and you hire what are called chatters. These are people all around the world. They are from first world countries, third world countries, literally all around the world. They will do the chatting for you for a very, very small either percentage or a monthly salary. Again, there are so many different ways of doing it, so I'm not going to go through all of them, but you can literally, after just your first month, you can hire somebody to do that for you, and now all of a sudden you're saving so much time. All you're really having to do after the first month is just check in with the model, make sure she's posting the content, making sure she's happy, checking in with the chatter, making sure he or she is writing the messages and replying and making a fuck ton of money. And you can now move on to getting your next model, and you just rinse and repeat that cycle until you have 10 models making you 10 grand each. Well done. Welcome to OnlyFans. I've kind of gone through it pretty quickly. However, there are so many fucking things that I missed out, obviously. Everything from onboarding, how do you do the payments, how do you do the content, so on and so on, right? So I'm sure you have a lot of questions. Get it, brother. This is a short YouTube video. I don't have time to fucking explain it all. If you are interested, go ahead and click the link somewhere below in the description of this YouTube video. I'm going to teach you for free, even further, in a lot more detail, all the steps that I've mentioned in this video and more, completely free. There's a link down below. Other than that, hopefully this has got you thinking, because this business model is pretty simple to start and actually scale. Why am I making these videos? Because I'm pretty fucking bored, and hopefully one of you will actually watch this video, start a business, you're going to make a lot of money, you're going to retire your family, and you're going to come message me in the future saying, thank you, I really appreciate you helping me. Sure, I think that's worth it. Other than that, hope you guys liked the video, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.